Hey, what's going on? Fuck! Hey, what's going on? I already did that. We're talking about manga. Yeah, that'll do. Hey, what's going on, guys? Intros are fucking hard, so let's get right into this. Today we're talking about... What are we talking about? Fuck. We're talking about... God, I'm so bad at this. I promise this isn't going to be the whole video. Yes, it is. Today we're talking about 3 manga slept on by anime watchers. I wrote that. First off on this list is Dandadan. Dandadan is a sci-fi paranormal shonen comedy that is kind of like a mix of Ghost Hunters meets X-Files. Ken Takakura, or Okarun, which is short for Occult-kun, is a quiet nerd, just like you, except he's obsessed with aliens. One day, while getting bullied by classmates, Momo Ayase appears like a shining white knight and stands up for him. Ken then goes on to assume that she did this because she wants to come over his house and browse r/aliens, or whatever nerds that like aliens do when a girl comes over. To this, she says she doesn't believe in aliens, but she believes in ghosts. Do you believe in aliens? Oh god, no, but ghosts are real. Fuck! She's a TikTok witch. While Ken laughs at her, they argue until they make a bet. Ken has to go to a haunted tunnel, and Momo has to go to a UFO hotspot. Bada bing bada boom, you know where this is going. Momo meets aliens and unlocks psychic powers, while Ken gets possessed by a super fast spirit and gains paranormal powers. Oh yeah, he also loses his fucking balls. That's pretty much the whole setup for the manga. It's a fast man looking for his missing balls like an amaranth simp, while his psychic waifu helps. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, Momo's grandma is a fucking gilf. Look at this. That's not a grandmother. Fuck. She's pretty much the Gojo of the series because she's good at explaining supernatural shit and she's OP as fuck. Then there's Turbo Granny, who took Ken's balls and lost them like a dumb bitch, and now she's possessing a stuffed animal for some reason. There's another girl that comes in later as Momo's rival. There's Gigi, who's tall, dark, and handsome, who's also in love with Momo, but he's losing to a fucking nerd. And there's even more characters that join up with them later. But I don't want to spoil too much, so you'll have to read the manga. To keep this short, I'm just going to say that while it's a pretty popular manga, if you only keep track of the anime displayed on t-shirts at Hot Topic, this should probably be under your radar. But you should make an exception and read it anyway. Up next, I want to talk about Yankee JK Kuzuhana-chan. Unlike the first manga, this manga is kinda ass, but in a good way. And by in a good way, I mean there's a lot of fucking ass. You got big ass, got small ass, got some titties over there, and oh look, more fucking ass. Kuzuhana-chan is your typical trash manga that you read for the cultured moments from the looks of it, but if you look past all the ass and titties, it's actually a pretty good generic rom-com harem. It's nothing groundbreaking, but the funny moments are just funny enough that I can recommend this manga publicly. The plot is very simple. Our main protagonist, Sotame. Sotame? Sotame? Sotame. Sotame. Sotame Hodaka. Sotame Hodaka. Our main protagonist, Sotame Hodaka. The plot is very simple. Our main protagonist, Sotame Hodaka. God damn, bro. The plot is very simple. Our main protagonist, Sotame Hodaka. You know what, I'm leaving that in. I'm done trying to pronounce his name. Is the only boy in an all-girls school, but this school is notorious for degenerates, or Yankees in Japanese. Hence the title. The school has a pretty banging fashion program, and Sotame is a fashion nut, so he's like, sign me the fuck up. All of this together leads to the girls bullying him at school and taking advantage of how fucking dense he is. That is, until notorious badass Hanako Kuzuruyu, yeah, I got that one. Eat shit, haters. With the nickname 100 Slayer Kuzuhana sticks up for him. She got the nickname by beating up 100 thugs like Waifu Batman or some shit, but honestly, I was kinda distracted reading this part. This scares off the bullies and her and Sotame become friends, and he even becomes friends with the other girls. If this sounds generic, get a load of this. All the bullies start falling in love with him. And if you're still not shocked by how original this is, you won't believe me when I tell you the MC is denser than fucking oatmeal because he thinks all the girls trying to fuck him are just teasing him because they're friends. And yeah, at the beginning of the story it kinda makes sense, but after 135 chapters of every character with their face drawn in trying to fuck you, you'd think you'd get to first base at least once. If you're not sold on this story, it's waifus galore, and you're gonna watch me name them all like the Pokemon rap. You have the athletic, scary, yet misunderstood Hanako. You got the scheming Takai Kusumi, big titty airhead Yuna Ushigome, the recently retouched childhood friend Kouno Modoka. Goddamn. The shy but athletic Aoi Kodara, the aggressive and scary Sakurako Itachi. Itachi. She goes by Itachi. You got this one's biggest simp, Nekomiya. You got even more added into the equation once they become second years and the freshmen come in. More names, yay. You have Hanako's biggest simp, Sierra. You got Kijitani Ayano, who honestly is just a less invested reskin of Takai. The Shy Gyaru? Anime content is not for me, my friends. The Shy Gyaru, Inukai Koharu, who is just as invested in fashion as Saitomi. Her only friend, Hibino. Hey, so I'm just gonna edit this in. This entire section has been driving me crazy, but I promised I'd put this in the video, so I'll be real with you. There's a committee leader, she's a cockblock, and yeah, I think that's everyone. But yeah, in conclusion, it makes me laugh, and honestly, there's a lot of ass, so in conclusion, ass. Hey guys, so I had to take a break because I'm sure you could tell that last segment caused me to gradually lose my sanity, so to switch it up from all this talk about ass, let's talk about something else. Dick. Grand Blue is the funniest shit I've ever experienced in any form of media, so put away your Borat 2 disc and pick up this manga. Grand Blue is about this guy named Iori who goes off to college in an ocean town while he stays with his uncle. His uncle owns a diving shop and lives with his two daughters, Nanaka, who is the diving instructor at Grand Blue, and her younger sister, who is Iori age, goes to the same college. Her name is Chisa. Iori makes friends at school like Kohai, Hajime, Shinchiru, Yu, and Kenta. I got them, fuck y'all. And they all hate each other. It's kinda cute the way they express their love for each other by actively trying to murder each other and ruin each other's lives so that no one can be happier than the other. At school, there's the diving club Peekaboo that's hosted at Grand Blue, that's ran by the third years Ryujiro and Shinji. Due to a lack of new members, Iori and Kohai get dragged into joining the club along with Chisa. But little did they know, Grand Blue parties like the Roaring Twenties and Leonardo DiCaprio just walked into the room. They throw absolute ragers and tend to get every member blasted and naked in the span of one oolong tea. Disclaimer for all my Americans out there, it's just Everclear mixed with whiskey. They party hard, play strip, rock, paper, scissors, and dive. It's genuinely pretty heartfelt when it comes to the diving parts because everyone goes from a dumb college kid zooted out of his mind on Everclear and testosterone to very serious about safety and wanting everyone around them to experience this wonderful world that lives just beyond the beach. I absolutely love the art. In one scene, they look like incredibly drawn yet kinda generic anime characters, and the very next panel they have more detail and muscle than a One Punch Man page. And on top of that, a lot of the humor is played off of this fact, and switching between art styles is done so well that it carries the manga on its own. Each character has their own quirks too. Iori is dumb but caring and kinda gets dragged around. Kohai is an otaku who is so blissfully unself-aware Elon Musk looks like a monk. Chisa is a not-so-out-there tsundere type. Nanaka is a sweetheart, but a major siscon. While everyone else is painfully aware of this, Chisa has no idea. You have the third years Ryujiro and Shinji, who manage to be bigger party animals than Charlie Sheen, yet are surprisingly wise when it comes to life and women. Azusa, who can party with the best of them. She has massive doinks. There's Keiki, who puts on so much makeup you could put candles on her head for a birthday party. The list of lovable characters go on and on, but without giving you too much, this is hands down my most recommended manga on this list. While the anime is good, it doesn't quite do it justice. The art style feels just like a mere imitation compared to the actual manga. And while it does adapt pretty well with what happens, it just isn't quite the same for me. So this is why I recommend you check out Grand Blue Dreaming on your own. Hey guys, welcome to the outro. You like the music I picked out? I know this video wasn't perfect, there's a lot I need to improve on, but it's my first video, so I figure I might as well just put it out, see what happens, get some feedback. So if you enjoyed it, if you hated it, let me know what you want me to work on in future videos. I plan on doing some gaming content, I want to do IRL content, some collabs with some friends that also do stuff. But yeah, thank you for watching, and let me know in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe. I will see y'all later. Peace. I am Tizona TV, and I approve this. Yo, please.
Should we do it like that? That's fucking great.
Yes.